Hi there. I'm here today using my Crown Bake Russian piping tips, and I'm decorating a chocolate cake with a caramel cream cheese frosting. It smells delicious in here. I just got these Russian piping tips about 2 weeks ago, and this is only my third time trying them. Like anything, it takes a little bit of practice, but I'm coming along a little bit every time, and no matter what, it comes out looking like the taste is delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch. So I have this cake on a Lazy Susan on its cake plate. And as you can see, I'm just going around and adding little tiny flowers. The key here is to go ahead, press your flower down into the cake so it sticks to the cake, and then release as you pull up. You want to keep your piping bag upright. And the more I do this, the easier it is getting for me. In fact, I'm using a fairly stiff consistency cream cheese icing. You want something with good stiff consistency because you want the flower tips to stick. You want them to stand up, you don't want them to wilt. So I'm just working along. Having it on the Lazy Susan makes it really, really easy to do. This is going very, very quickly, and it is very pretty. I had a little mistake with my cake taking it out of the pan. You can see right here, it cracked, it stuck, but what I've done is I've repaired it with some cream cheese icing, and now I'm going to go right over it with the flowers, and you won't even see it. And that worked out really pretty, actually. Can't even see where it had stuck. I don't know what happened there, but it's just one of those things that happens when you're baking. I'm not a professional baker, I'm a blogger. I do write the blogs for Crown Bakes, and when I joined the Crown Bakes team, I had no idea that I'd be purchasing this set of tips and learning how to use them, but naturally it makes it easier to write for them by knowing a little bit more about the product, so I am all in, and I'm learning as I go. And this is actually coming out really, really pretty. Chocolate and cream cheese and caramel all together. This is going to be delicious anyway. I'm going to work this back around there so you can see where I was just working. Keep going here. Again, you want to push into the cake, and then as you release. What impresses me about this is that these are staying on even the side of the cake. This cream cheese icing is awesome. Typically, I've seen recipes that have been buttercream icing. I myself prefer cream cheese because I like the creaminess of it, a little bit of tang from the cream cheese. It's not quite as sweet as your traditional buttercream, so I prefer this myself. And you can see where I'm going here. And it's always fun to make a cake. I always end up putting this onto a very special cake stand. It was my husband's grandmother's, so every time I make a cake, it ends up on that cake stand for him. Just something nice I like to do for him once in a while. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I do thank you for tuning in with me today. And I would encourage you, if you're trying these out, just stick with it. Again, it may not be a perfect cake, but it's certainly going to taste delicious, and it does look very beautiful. So thank you for joining me.